for joining us here this morning. Our top focus as the national capital continues to reel under water crisis amid deadly heatwave conditions. The top court today is all set to hear the Delhi government's plea seeking additional water supply from neighbouring states. Remember, the AAP government moved the highest court, citing that Delhi's crisis is being fuelled by neighbouring states who are restricting the capital's supply of water. The government has appealed to the court to direct Haryana to release the surplus water provided by Himachal Pradesh, even as Haryana Chief Minister remains adamant that Delhi has been receiving its mandated share of water. The Delhi Jal Board had also refuted Water Minister Atishi's claim, saying that Delhi is getting more than allocated water from Haryana. But important to remember here that the appeal remains pending in the court. Now, earlier, Delhi Minister Atishi had also written to Uttar Pradesh and Haryana officials seeking release of additional water for a month as Delhi reels from a water crisis. Harish, my colleague, joins me with the phone lines. Harish, very good morning to you. Of course, clearly, we're looking at the situation at the moment. We do know this is at the top court. What can one expect considering this is a pressing concern at the moment? All right, we'll try connecting with my colleague Harish to get us a quick sense of the fact that the top court is going to be hearing the Delhi government's plea. The plea is to, of course, additionally release water. Now, this also comes on the heels of the fact that yesterday Atishi had written a letter to the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister as well as the Haryana Chief Minister as far as her request of additional water for a month as Delhi continues to reel from a water crisis. Harish, my colleague, joins me for more on this. Harish, very good morning. Clearly, key expectation of the fact that we'll be looking at this particular development, especially with the fact that the on-ground reality has been a pressing concern.
Yes, good morning, Nivedna. In fact, the government, Delhi's water supply needs to be increased in this scorching heat as it is, and it is everyone's responsibility to fulfill the needs of the country's capital, and therefore the neighboring states will have to cooperate. And as rightly said, Supreme Court will be hearing petition filed by Kejriwal government seeking direction to Haryana to immediately release surplus water provided by Himachal Pradesh to Delhi through Wazirabad barrage. Kejriwal government says it is to enable urgent mitigation and resolution of the ongoing water and sanitation crisis in national capital, and says that access to water is one of the basic human rights. In fact, the water is essential for sustenance, and access to water also forms essential component of guarantee of dignity and equality of life. The government said unprecedented surge in temperature has triggered extraordinary and excessive demand for water, which is not being met by supply from neighboring states, thereby precipitating a full-fledged water and sanitation crisis. And today we'll have to wait and watch whether the Kejriwal government gets any favorable order from the Supreme Court vacation bench, and the matter is likely to be taken up around 12 o'clock today. Back to you.
Right, Harish. Thank you very much for telling us what one can expect given this particular legal situation that the government finds itself in. But for the moment, let's leave it at that. We're shifting our focus to more that we're tracking. Now,